Okay. In case this is not in focus, it says geometry, parallel, and transverse lines. So we already know about the parallel and transverse lines. If you have parallel and they're parallel, meaning you've got these arrows, and you've got a transverse line, right? Then you know certain things, right? You know the different types of angles. You know alternate interior. You know alternate exterior. And you also know corresponding. Okay, corresponding angles. There's all those three in there. And it's really easy, so I need you to really pay attention, okay?
I don't get it.
Are you writing any of this
I
stuff?
need a piece of paper first. I'm kidding.
Well, okay, but that's why I said get out your notes 5 minutes ago, right? Notes should be out and ready. All right, so let's say I gave you something like, this. What if I gave you 8x plus 14, and I said 6x minus 8.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, Gary.
And I said that is this angle. That is this angle. What do we know about
Okay,
those
that
two
doesn't work.
angles?
That's
Oh,
good.
that added to.
What do we know? Yes.
If you add them together, they equal 180 degrees.
No.
Like those are corresponding, they're equal to each other.
No, they're not.
They are corresponding angles, right?
Are they?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
If I cut a circle out of here and brought it up, it would be the same.
Oh,
So then you would just do 8x plus 14
So what do
equals
I
6x
know
minus
about
8.
them both then?
You know that they equal each other.
They equal each other, so how could I solve for x?
You
Yes.
do 8x plus 14 equals 6x minus 8.
8x plus 14 is equal to 6x minus 8.
And then just solve it.
And I just solve it. I subtract 6x
Oh.
from both sides. And then I have 2x plus 14 is equal to negative 8. I'm going to subtract 14. And I've got
Wait, how do you have a
2x
negative angle?
equal to negative 22.
Well, shoot.
Right? Divide by 2, divide by
X equals
2.
negative
X is equal to negative 11.
Yes.
Yes!
What?
That's gonna be negative 88 plus 14 is that first angle.
Now that is one amazing angle,
Oh, wow.
right?
I want to see that.
So maybe I just made this up off the top of my head, right? So
Yeah.
clearly angles wouldn't have a negative value, but it doesn't matter, right? We solved it anyway. That's how you solve them, right? So yes, negative 11 degrees. Well, no, actually, x is negative 11. That means
That
means
66
plus 14.
right.
Negative,
All right, I should have put 100 plus 140 and plus
negative
minus.
74 and negative.
Yeah. So then you would to find these angles, right? You would then plug that x in. If I want to know what, since they're the same angle, I would probably just use the easier one. I'll just use 60. So negative, let's see, 6 times negative 11
Negative 66
minus 8. So negative 66 minus 8 is equal to minus 74, right? Negative 74. Did I do that right? And then, so that's the degrees. Oh, wow. So my angle is negative 74 degrees, right? So that obviously should be a positive number there, right? But you get the idea, right? So you're going to use those laws that you've learned about parallel lines and transverse lines. So what if I did this
Let's
though?
make the 14 negative.
What if I said, find y?
Oh, well then
wouldn't it
that's
just
the
be-
scenario I was thinking of the first time. Then you do whatever that is, like negative 74
It would be bigger than
minus
180.
180.
So yeah, so this would be a this would be a two-part problem, right? You would still, to find x, you got x and y, right? To find x, you still have to use these two, right? And you find that x is equal to negative
It would be 254
11, right?
Y.
But then once you find that that's negative 11, then you figure out, oh, well, this whole angle is negative 74 degrees, which should be positive. Lovely video, right? This is going to be a great video for all of the world to see.
Let's change that to
Lovely.
negative 14.
Negative 106.
Right? So then you would subtract negative 74 from 180, and you'd get a number bigger than 180, which would make it larger than a straight line, which makes...
What does it look like if it's larger than a straight line?
I don't ask
Don't
those questions, okay? This was your idea, Amy. This is all your fault. This is Amy's fault, just so you know.
I solved it right, but...
All right, so you got the idea. But what if I did this? What if I said, let's just change this a little now. Let's just, I think we should definitely change this. We'll say x plus 14, and we'll call this 4x plus, well, no, 3x, we'll do 3x plus 10, okay?
That's easy. You just do
So-
3x plus 10 plus
So
x
I want
plus
to know
1.
what both of those angles are, right? And that's so weird, because you'd think I wouldn't be able to solve this,
2x
right?
equals 4, so x equals 2.
So we know, what do we know about this angle and this angle?
That
X
they equal
equals
180.
They add up
They
to,
add up to 180.
does everybody get that?
So 39.
So we got 3x plus 10
So 16.
plus x plus 14 equals 180 degrees,
X is not 2.
right?
What?
It's
No.
not 2.
So we've got 4x plus
What?
24 equals 180, subtract 24,
So 156 divided by 4 is something.
86,
Is it like-
50,
is it,
156, did I do that right?
It's not 2, Clayton.
I know.
5, 7, 8, yeah. And then divide by 4, x is equal to what, Sal?
Wait, yeah, it does.
80
Quick.
something.
It's not 80 something.
No, it's
80 times. No.
Yes, Clayton. No, it's
All right.
like 30.
It's
4
not
goes
87.
into,
No, it's like
30.
it's
70
70
point something.
72.
31 point something.
39.
No, because 7.
alright, 4 goes into 15, 4 goes into 15 3 times, right? And then how many left over?
1,
3,
3.
3 times, which is
My
12,
math really
11, 12,
high.
13, 3, 36, 4 goes into
I
6,
told
9,
you.
10.
It's
39. Yes, 39.
I'm a calculator.
So,
I said 39 by 7.
now, if I said find x, we would be done. But if I said find the angles, right, then what would I have to do?
Plug it in.
So, Serena,
No, you would
if I said find x, we'd be done. But if I said find these angles, how would I find the angles?
Wouldn't you plug it in?
Yeah,
So,
so 39 plus 14 would be 40, 53.
Yep.
So that would be 53 degrees, right? Right? Because we plugged it in. 39 plus 14 is 53.
So then the
And
other
then-
one would be 127.
Right.
Or
Well,
137. No, yeah, 137.
is that right?
now see those angles
So
look
this would have to
right.
be 127 degrees,
So weird.
right? Fist of 5, are you understanding it, right? It's not that hard. It's not rocket science.
Yes, it is, Gary. It's
Okay.
Gary, Gary, what do rocket scientists say?
That's what I just said, Serena.
No, because
Copycat.
no, what they should say is it's not brain surgery. But then you ask, what do brain surgeons say?
What a brain
Well,
surgeon
the brain
rocket
surgeons
scientists.
say it's not rocket science.
What
It's
what
not like
rocket
asking out a
scientists
girl.
whose
Okay.
second job is brain surgeon say.
Now, sometimes,
When they do all their surgery on someone's brain, then what do they do?
It's not like asking out a girl. Because it's hard for them to get to people.
alright, so there's one other thing I want to just explain. And I think you guys have been exposed to this. But sometimes you'll have something like this.
Geometry.
And you'll have, where am I? So let's say we have a point here, and we'll call that C, and we'll call this point B, and we'll call this point G,
Oh, is this the
and we'll
difference
call
in
this
the
point
vertical
H.
plane?
Okay? Now, sometimes they ask you to find something like this. Find the measure, this is how they word it, the measure of angle CBG. CBG. So are you watching this? The measure of angle CBG. How would I know what angle they're asking me to find?
They're asking you to find that one that's in between CB and D.
So right, I start at C and I go to CBG. So isn't it clear that that is the angle right there
Yeah.
that they're
How would you
asking
find
about?
that?
What if I said find the measure of angle GBH?
What? So that's 180.
Right, that's 180
Oh,
degrees,
that's so
right?
hard.
Gary,
GBH, that's 180 degrees.
that whole
What if I
thing
said
is-
find the measure of angle CBH?
HBG.
That would be this angle, right?
HGC.
You guys get that?
WZ.
So as long as you understand those
Wait, what
things.
about HGC? Would that work?
No. What?
You'll be fine. All right, so that's basically it for now. That's all you need to do the homework. So we're gonna stop.
Gary, that is so